street food has a special kind of magic. The sizzling sounds, bold aromas, and quick bites can make anyone's mouth water. But with that delicious taste often comes extra oil, sugar, and ingredients that may not be the best for your health. On the other side, we've got homemade versions, cleaner, fresher, and often surprisingly tasty. So today, we're exploring a delicious battle: street food versus homemade, healthy alternatives. Which one really wins? Let's find out. The charm of street food. Street food is irresistible because it's fast, affordable, and packed with flavor. Walk down a busy street in New York, Karachi, Bangkok, or Istanbul, and you'll see stalls serving hot dogs, kebabs, noodles, shawarma, samosas, or tacos. The smell alone can pull you in like a magnet. Street vendors have mastered the art of making food taste bold, lots of oil, heavy spices, fried to perfection. It's comfort food, and it feels like a celebration every time you grab a plate. But here's the catch. The very things that make street food mouth-watering are often the reasons it's not so great for your health. Extra frying oil, sugary sauces, processed ingredients, they add calories and fats, but not much nutrition. That's why the idea of recreating these flavors at home with a healthier twist is gaining attention worldwide. Burgers, street style versus homemade. Let's start with one of the kings of street food: burgers. A street-style burger is usually dripping with cheese, loaded with sauces, and stacked with a thick fried patty. It's indulgent, no doubt, but it can easily pack over 800 to 1,000 calories in a single meal. Add fries and soda, and you've gone way past what your body actually needs. Now imagine a homemade burger. Instead of frying the patty, you grill it. Instead of a greasy bun, you use a whole grain one. Replace heavy mayo with avocado spread. Use fresh lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. And you've got a meal that's just as satisfying, but with half the calories and double the nutrition. Athletes and actors often talk about this switch. For example, many Hollywood stars who prepare for action movies choose turkey or lean beef burgers with healthy sides, proving you don't need junk to enjoy a burger night. Fried chicken versus oven-baked crunch. Another street food favorite? Fried chicken. Crispy, golden, crunchy skin that makes you want to lick your fingers clean. It's delicious, but it's usually soaked in oil after being deep fried. The homemade version doesn't mean giving up the crunch. Coat your chicken in breadcrumbs or oats, season it well, and bake it in the oven or air fryer. You'll get the same crispy texture without drowning in oil. This healthier style is what many athletes eat when they're craving fried food, but don't want to risk their fitness goals. It's comfort food reimagined. Pizza, extra cheese versus smart toppings. Pizza is probably the most global street food. From New York slices to Italian thin crust, everyone loves it. But the street version often goes heavy on cheese, thick crusts, and fatty toppings like pepperoni and sausage. Homemade pizza gives you control. Use a thin whole wheat crust, add fresh tomato sauce, sprinkle a moderate amount of mozzarella, and then pile on veggies like mushrooms, peppers, and spinach. For protein, grilled chicken or even cottage cheese can make it filling without being greasy. The best part: homemade pizzas taste fresher and don't leave you feeling sluggish afterward. Sweet tooth battle: donuts versus energy snacks. Street food isn't just about savory dishes, it's also about sweets. Donuts, churros, jalebi, fried pies. You'll find them on a street corner somewhere. But these treats are basically sugar bombs dipped in oil. Healthy alternatives exist that satisfy the sweet tooth without spiking your blood sugar. Energy bites made with oats, peanut butter, honey, and dark chocolate chips can taste just as good as donuts, while actually fueling your body. Even homemade baked donuts, made with almond flour and less sugar, can give you that sweet satisfaction without guilt. Tacos. Street stall flavor versus homemade freshness. Tacos are a street food legend. Whether it's Mexico City, Los Angeles, or even random food trucks worldwide, tacos pull people in with their sizzling meats, melted cheese, and saucy toppings. Street-style tacos are usually loaded with fatty cuts of beef or chicken, fried tortillas, and heavy sauces. They taste amazing, but they're also loaded with calories. Now think of a homemade taco. You can use corn or whole grain tortillas, grill lean chicken, beef, or even fish, and top it with fresh salsa, beans, and crisp veggies. You still get that explosion of flavor, but it's lighter, fresher, and fuels you instead of slowing you down. Noodles. Street stir-fry versus clean bowl at home. Walk through Bangkok, Tokyo, or even New York, and you'll smell noodles frying on the street. Street noodles are fast, delicious, and often drowned in oil, soy sauce, and sometimes MSG. A clean noodle bowl at home is fuel your body actually thanks you for. Why homemade wins? Long-term, street food is amazing for the experience. The vibe, the taste, the quick fix. It's a cultural joy. But if you're eating it every day, balancing it with healthier homemade versions ensures that you can enjoy delicious flavors without sacrificing your health. So, what did we learn today? Street food has its magic, bold flavors, sizzling sounds, and the thrill of grabbing a bite on the go. From juicy burgers to spicy tacos, it's an experience you can't replace. But homemade, healthy alternatives prove that you don't have to give up taste to take care of your body. Whether it's baked chicken instead of fried, a clean noodle bowl instead of oily stir-fry, or a fresh taco packed with veggies, you can recreate the same joy, just in a healthier way. At the end of the day, it's not about choosing one side forever. It's about balance. Enjoy the street food that makes you happy once in a while, but let homemade meals fuel your body most of the time. That way, you get the best of both flavor and fitness. So now I want to ask you, are you team street food or team homemade healthy? Drop your answer in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the bell icon so you don't miss another tasty story here on Foodie Circle. Until next time, keep eating smart, keep enjoying your food, and remember, every meal tells a story.